Is this picture a sign of things to come? Is the face really the expression of whatever emotion I'll be feeling in this episode? Who knows? But the only way to find out is if we stick around together. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd. Don't read too much into that, what I just said earlier. Not the introduction, but before the introduction. And welcome back to another episode of Minute 39. As per usual, we have a request, so I have really nothing else to talk about, so... In fact, I don't even have anything to say at all at the beginning. Normally I do, but I don't. Disneyland on the 21st is where I'm going, but that's about it. Let's jump right in, and of course, do remember to like the video if you're enjoying not only this episode, but the series as a whole. Like goal for this one, we didn't quite reach... Let's do better than the last episode, which was 11. Let's see if we can make it... Let's see if we can reach 20 this time around. I know one time we made it to 20. We can make it to 20. That means share the living crap out of this. Let's do it. Also, leave a comment with your suggestions in the comment section below using the format in the description below. And do remember, Patreon is available for $1. And that $1 gives you Minute 39 perks, including your songs always being selected and always being first. Holy crap, that's the first time I said that entirely with no flaws whatsoever. Flawless, beautiful. Anyways, let's jump into our first request here, which comes to us from Rain U2 Plays, which is a brand new person. Oh, you got a Torchic on there. It reminds me of Captain Falcon from Pokemon Emerald. And according to Captain Falcon Torchic Icon, he requested... Captain Falcon could not pronounce that. Captain Falcon's out of here. I always get this so wrong in terms of the pronouncing. Paradichlorobenzene? Is that how it is? And it's on the extreme difficulty with Len in the Punkus module. Yay! I love extreme. That's a fantastic good start. It's especially 9! Because I get to turn on fail mode and try? Is that how you say it? Is try to try? We have not done extreme at the beginning of the song in a while, and why is it 9? Why is it 9? Couldn't have been 8. Well, I've played only a tiny bit of it, so I know how painful this is. And good thing it's on no fail mode, because this, trusting me with 9? No, no one should do that, ever. Who invented this? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, my arm! Oh my gosh! At this point, I'm giving a try because holy crap, my arm is in pain! Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. 41.76% is not bad. It's actually no, that's bad. Oh my gosh. My whole right arm right now is actually in a little more pain than I wanted to. That song, oh my gosh. Now you can see why I only did a little bit of it. Because when it got to that part, I was not having it. Oh my gosh. Ow. Probably a lot of you have done better on that song than I have in my entire life. Just saying, you're probably way better at this, and should probably take the title of Minute 39 owner. But that, I mean, no, you would have to get my my permission to continue Minute 39 on your channel. Just saying, there's compensation with that. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm talking about. My arm, oh my gosh. I am so not prepared for this. Well, I am, but like, as long as it isn't 9, ugh. Can we get some F in the chat right now? Because, oof, for my arm, it's definitely on there. It's definitely on there. No, it's definitely in the pain right now. But, thank you, Rain YouTube Plays, for that request, and thank you for the Torchic icon. Captain Falcon appreciated. Now, Captain Falcon, the Blaziken, encourages you to move on in life. And let's continue on to the next request that was not requested by Captain Falcon. I wish it was. Alright, so I stretched my arm a little bit. It should be fine, which is good because unlike the last extreme song I practiced on, this one I actually practiced a little bit on. Specifically, one that I know if I don't practice it will definitely confuse the living crap out of me, and that wouldn't be a good thing. I say this because Miku-U's request of Stardust Utopia, which is her request, I had to practice it on the hard difficulty with Luca in the Witch Girl style, so you're seeing it right there. She did request this on Extra Extreme if we didn't have Extra Extreme unlocked, which obviously we do, but yeah, I'm sticking with my guts and going extreme. I'm just sticking with my guts and going extreme. Like, I'm sorry if you wanted me to do this on Extra Extreme, some of you, but I don't think I have the capabilities right now to, other than maybe Finder and a few other songs on Extra Extreme, to tackle anything on Extra Extreme right now. Just want to get comfortable with Extreme first before tackling Extra Extreme. I say that as I almost get perfect on one of the songs in Extra Extreme. It's so weird. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Nothing else to go about. Again, I did practice one specific part. Hopefully, I get that narrowed down so that way, even if I don't end up not perfecting, like getting the hang of a lot of the song, I'll have at least that part down. Hopefully. I think I missed one, but for the most part I have that down now. Okay, still great. still in gray. As long as I can be on gray, that's totally fine with me. Never mind. As long as I passes. I didn't know there was another one though. Must have skipped ahead when I was watching a video of this. Okay, so in terms of an extreme song, this is probably one of the easier ones for me. I don't know why it is, but the double notes aren't too bad, minus the ones towards the middle and the end, which I didn't practice. I only practiced the one at the beginning, unfortunately, so that kind of hindered, because the rest of those close notes, or those double notes, were blindish for me. I say that because I actually kind of looked up a video just to see how it went. And again, I did only practice the beginning one. I didn't know there was more of those, so had I known there was more of those, I probably could have hit those in perfect response. But again, 7701, at least I passed it, so I'm content with getting a standard clear with an 8. There is another one I did practice my own, and I did clear it with a standard as well. Not trying to improve that one as well. Although if I get a higher score on that, that'd be great. But it is one of those requests, but it's not coming up in the next one. It's going to be a little bit later on, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyways, with that being said, I actually enjoyed that. Probably one of the more enjoyable 8-star extremes, so I'm glad I practiced it a little bit and didn't go into it completely blind. Otherwise, we might not have gone to 7701, which I'm pretty happy about. Anyways, thank you, Miku. I think I pronounced your name in the beginning, Miku. It's Miku. It's Miku for that request. And let's move on to the next one. Why do I suddenly jump back into the previous sentence like that? I will never understand my brain sometimes. Well, let's slightly take it down a notch by quite a few, and let's do a normal song. We haven't had that in a while now, haven't we? It feels weird. After playing 2 extreme songs, one of them I'm familiar with, the other one, not really. This is going to feel kind of unbalanced, for me at least. As we move on to normal, which is a request here, we have Emilio Fuller. Emilio Fuller? I guess the Fuller, because it sounds more extravagant, more fancy. Emilio Fuller requested Betty the Liar on normal with Luca in the hard rock and logicalist outfits with no additional features. However, I decided to include something only in the first one, and that is sunglasses and Devil's Tail. If there's any cosplayers, you have full permission to cosplay this version of Luca absolutely free. No commissions unless you want to pay, in which case I'll happily take donations. But if anyone goes around like this as in cosplays, please send me a photo of that, whether it's on my Discord or my Twitter. I would love to see that. I don't know why, but I would. Someone, the next Comic-Con or whatever it is, please someone cosplay this. I would love to see it. Or, actually, you know what? In case you want to submit fan art of this as well, which I would love some fan art. You don't have to, but I would love it as well. Please, feel free. In fact, I'll rotate this for you. There you go. Slow it down if you need to. Anyways, normal time. That means don't focus so much with weather. Don't lose control at the same time. And just remember, don't go for perfect. Because the last time I did something like that, it ended up being for the worst. Okay, even on normal mode, I'm still having the biggest focus, like, it's a harder extreme. I don't know why. It's 4.5, I shouldn't, but, like, at the same time, y'all want to enjoy some music, right? Ooh, I almost messed a couple things up. That would've been bad. That's the first time I've seen close notes on the normal song. I want to hold those, but then I realized this is normal. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I realized it's actually normal, so it doesn't... Oh, gosh! I'm not gonna lie, that kind of gave me the jumps for like a small millisecond. But there we go! Unless I missed something perfect, so... It's a perfect nonetheless! Despite the fact that we went through 2 extreme songs, one of them was brutal. We still got a perfect! Which... To be fair, it's normal, so like, that's, it's good, but I wouldn't say exciting. If it was hard or extreme, now that would be exciting, but it's normal. It's like, hey, I got a perfect. That's to be expected. And I'll probably a lot of you be screaming like, oh my gosh, I got a perfect, especially you new first-timers, which I bet a lot of you will have, but I bet a lot of will come whenever Future Tone comes out. Also, I apologize, I suddenly moved my microphone. I actually have a list of all the perfects that I've gotten throughout, so far, what is it, the 88th episode? So, I'm grabbing that. And actually, while I do that, thank you, Emilio Flair, for that request. And let's move on to the next one, after I find my list. Huh, I didn't realize Ghost Roll on Easy and it's 3.5. Watch it be like button mashing the X button all over it constantly. I can totally see that. Anyway, speaking of seeing things, I bet you never saw Ghost Rule on Hard coming in. Straight from Sophie Andrew from last week. I know she requested a new one, but I like this one out of her, so I actually went with this one. She requested, again, this song on the hard difficulty with Luca in the following module choices. For the hair / the head, we have the recruiter. I don't know what this is going, but I'll try to interpret. For the body, it's Rin-chan's number 2 fan module, and the Platinum Crown and Angel Wings. It looks nice, but I don't know. Maybe she's like a modern Rin fan, and she's also disguised as an angel queen from some other land? That's the first thing that pops to my head. Or maybe she's some sort of like pop princess that is also an angel that is a fan of Rin. It's her as her favorite Vocaloid. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. If you're in the chat, because I know I seen you, Sophie, around in the chat last time, what does this mean? I have ideas, but like, what was your interpretation when you came up with this? I must know, from the artist's perspective. Or leave it in the comments in case you're not here in the chat. Speaking of which, how are my chat people doing right now? Are you guys having a good day? You guys sitting down? You guys having a nice bowl of water? Maybe grabbing some lunch? Or, something? I don't know. As for me, it's 2 in the morning, I'm recording this. The more you know. Anyways, I love me some Ghost Roll, especially the beginning part, which sounds like Roller Coaster Tycoon. At least one of the rock songs from Roller Coaster Tycoon. You'll hear it in case you don't know. In fact, I'll be quiet so you guys can't actually hear it and see for yourself, and then we'll see where it goes from there. If it'll load faster. Now, doesn't that sound like Roller Coaster Tycoon? You can never unhear it. You're welcome. Where did I get a safe? I mean, not that it matters, but like, could have sworn I didn't get a safe there. But okay. At least that's still an excellent, so I'm very content with what we got so far. Let's hope we can stay on excellent, and a little bit higher on excellent. Never mind. I end up barely on excellent. For a while, I was, up until I made some very big mess-ups on this attempt of Ghost Rule, I was slightly higher, I would have been slightly higher score-wise than where I was, but I guess some parts of the game is like, you're gonna be stuck between 80s and 90s for now, but keep at it, you'll still be stuck. Probably. Ah, that was a good, oh wait a second, how many dip points do I have? Wait, I have 1 million in VP. I had 100,000. I thought I had 100,000 in VP. We did it, guys. We reached 1 million. We reached 1 million, and it took only almost 3 years of minute 39. And of course, some other songs on streams, but we did it. Oh man, it is always a blast to go through Ghost Rule. No complaints here. Also, I need to charge my phone before. It's on a charger, but I want to make sure it doesn't die. And this actually had 5 thumbs up, the request. I forgot to mention that. So, good job, Sophie, for getting 5 people to like your comment. In the end, it was mentioned. I apologize for a nice long pause, but just really thinking about something. Anyways, thank you for that request, and let's move on to the next one. Alright, so remember how I said I also wanted to tackle a song on Extreme that I'm pretty confident in? This isn't it, but this one is. This is actually kind of merging two, but mostly sticking with one. I'll explain that a little bit more later on, but first, let's find out who requested this. The answer is... Kini. I think I'm still pronouncing it right. Yeah, it would be Kini, otherwise it would be Queenie. It's definitely Kini. Who requested Karakuri Period on either hard or extreme. I'm gonna go extreme. I'll explain a little bit more later on. With Len as the first person and Miku as the second one, with Len in his CL hairstyle with the Bad Boy alt, and Miku in the Infinite with the Snow Miku 2018 hairstyle. I also did add tiny things, by that I mean specifically one, from another request similar to this, and that is also one using on Extreme, and that request actually was from, I think, the 85th as well, and it came to us from, I'm going to butcher this, Girona Joel Esco? Is that how you pronounce that? It's in Spanish, so like, I don't understand. He requested the same song, however, he wanted this to be on the default side, but he also wanted the string wrench. This confused me at first. Oh, by the way, we're not changing up the modules, we're actually keeping it the same, since figure 2 combined into 1, and he wanted to be a clown, but can't really do that with this now, can we? I figured since he wanted the string wrench, which I'm assuming, wrong one, I'm assuming he means on the back, the wind-up key? That's what I ended up doing. It would make sense because technically it's kind of like a wrench for strings, except for instead of fixing it, but it just plays music sometimes, or music-wise, it does that. I figured this would be a good combination, especially with the doll look. I didn't realize it until now. It actually kind of blends in, so 2 for the price of 1, I think definitely works. So, thank you, Ghetto, sorry. Thank you, Ghetto, for your contribution to the request, and don't worry, it's kind of fulfilled. However, I am mixing it with Kini's as well, so bear that in mind. Anyways, it's another one. I actually did play this just so that I could practice it, and I feel pretty confident in this one as well. Like, not too confident where I'll get a grade or anything like that, but if I can get a higher score on this one, I'm okay with this as well. It's actually not a bad song for 8, which is nice. So again, it feels like a much more relaxing and easy 8-star for me to do. Hopefully I don't butcher some things that I'm pretty well known to butcher in this thing, but it's 8. It's pretty balanced, it's pretty flexible for Extreme, so I'm pretty good about this. Okay, so I know you're supposed to hold the triangle and circle, triangle and square, which I did, and then slide the thing. Couldn't do that though, unfortunately. But the rest of the song is actually fine. I say as I mess up. Oh, frick. I don't know why I kept holding square. I mean circle. Relax. Okay, I think that's actually a higher score. Just slightly higher than my last one. Yeah, that is! Okay, so I did towards the middle kind of mess up a little bit because I'm not familiar with that yet. But again, this is an extreme song on 8 that I'm pretty confident in and that I at least try. And I am pretty confident in trying in that, unlike something at 9, but it is 8. I feel like this is a good step up, and especially if it's a standard clear, which I am very happy for. What I'm very happy to get as well. I'm very happy for it, but also very happy to get it at the same time. Again, it's a pretty easy, fun, kind of relaxing song. There were a couple moments where I actually had to reset because I didn't get the beginning notes properly. That sort of thing you have to really practice, as far as I know, like, the timing. Otherwise, you just mash the button without you knowing. I had to learn, like, fully time that. I know, me practicing a bunch of extreme songs for this episode? Shocker. That hasn't happened before, right? Anyways, that is honestly a fun song to do, and I'm glad I got a higher score on this attempt of minute specifically recorded. Whereas I did it off screen, I was able to get 73, which again, I'm pretty happy about. There's just a couple things I need to work on in terms of this song, but I feel like I can at least get a grade at some point in the future. Anyways, thank you, Kini, for that request, and of course, another shout-out goes to Jero for the string wrench, as well as making her a clown, because honestly, minus the face, actually the hair made her look like a clown, so that works for me. Anyways, thank you to the both of you, and let's move on to now, our final request. Man, I'm doing this quick. Alas, our time on Extreme is short-lived. But thankfully, it's not on 8.5. I've had enough Extreme with just 8. And it's honestly kind of crazy that we went from Extreme twice to normal to hard, back to Extreme, because I wanted to do Extreme in that song, and then we're back to hard. Crazy. But, oh boy. Do I really have to do this voice? It's like 2 in the morning. I don't want to wake my neighbors. We have Vapey, who I think from the 85th episode requested a Kiki again! The Lord of volume with that. On the hard difficulty with Miku in the recommend module and Shiteyano. I'm like, Shiteyanyo. This thing. I don't know why, other than, hey, their hair feet are digging in, which is giving me the creeps. Oh gosh. Why? This was a good outfit, IMO. Why would you do this? Why? Why? This isn't right. That is illegal. Oh my gosh, why would you do this? Anyways, we're pretty close to... Oh, we're so close to perfect. I think I know where, but I'm definitely not going to get it this time around. Try to shoot for it. If I can get it within one attempt, that'd be fantastic. For having us get 2 perfects in an entire episode, that'd be great. I'm not going to get it though. Oh my gosh, just the foot thing, it looks so weird. Never letting go of that one, I'm sorry. Just don't think about it, Blake, you'll be fine. So fun to do that part, always. Why am I still thinking about that thing in my head? Or on her head? Two attempts later. Quick shoulder itch, let's go. It. That was where I last got that thing. I knew that somewhere down the... Oh my gosh. In the end, I was like... I only lost in that run. I only lost the 0.3%. Or wait, it might be more. It was 99 point something percent, right? 99 point... Was it 99.93? But I knew where I messed up there. I could perfect it if I wanted to, but let me take a look and see. Wow, by... by point 20... No, not 20, 26? By point 26, we would have had our score. You know what? I want to do it again, see if I can improve the score or get a perfect. And if I can get it perfect, I'll show it off, but that song's way too fun, like, to pass up on, so give me a second while I do it again, and if I get it perfect, you'll see it. If not, hopefully I get at least a little bit of a higher score, because I know I messed up, and I want to try to at least get a higher score, if not a perfect. Okay, so I've been on here for a while, and starting to feel it like I wish I could take more time to do this song, because it really is enjoyable, but like I mentioned before, if I were to get a higher score, which would so many attempts, because my body's been itching a lot, so that's why I've been mostly distracted. It's not anything with the controller. It's mostly like every single part of my body itches for some reason. It only happens like 2 in the morning, my body itches. Maybe it's telling me I should be itching for the next request. I hate myself for making that joke. No, wait, that was the final one. I bet it's itching for me to spin the wheel. Not next request. There's only 6, not 7. Even though I'm not going for perfect, and the thing was, I guess for me it was just a standard pass, and I did get the module right and the headpiece right. That's all that matters, really, for this one. I'm not, again, too worried about getting it perfect right now. However, I feel like if it is perfectionist, I might want to consider this one because I'm so close. I know exactly what notes I'm hitting wrong. Or, yeah, which notes I'm exactly hitting wrong. I'm pretty close to it. So, that's a consideration for a perfectionist. If it lands on the wheel, I really wish I would have known that earlier. No, I'd probably stress out with that too. Anyways, thank you, Vaby, nonetheless, for that request. And let's move on to the wheel. I almost said, you know, just spin the wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do something crazy. I am going to predict what this wheel will land on as it spins and spins and spins some more. I predict that with the unfortunate circumstances we had with these choices of songs that I have selected, handcrafted, and put into the game with my own creative hands, and of course you guys, I can't forget that, I'm going to predict extreme heat, because we have been on extreme songs as it is. Let me see if my prediction is correct as I spin the wheel. It will probably happen, and no, surprisingly enough it didn't. I mean, I could technically do another extreme song if I wanted to, but someone's getting another request in. Who's it going to be? And will it be extreme? Find out in about a few seconds. And we're still sticking with number 85 for requests, but lucky number 7 goes to Pucky. Wait, hold on. Eat something. Yeet! There we go. I yeeted something. It feels like I have to do it every time I mention his name. Okay. So, Puck Yeet requested Team Kimi no Tai. That was a perfect throw. Requested Kimi no Tai in the hard difficulty. With Miku in the following module choices. Okay. That was perfectly timed still. Puck Yeet wanted Yuma the Yuma head with the pajama party, and basically making a much better pajama style. Why isn't this the official hairstyle for the pajama party? I will never understand. But Puck Yeet! I'll stop. I need you to pay attention as I try to complete your little games, your little accomplishments. Then I need to stop actually throwing stuff. It's saying yeet really loud. It's not loud, but still. I love big thumbs, especially in Project Diva. And the peace buttons are like so close. I think I found out the reason why. It's 2 o'clock. Well, that was worse. But I just realized why it was worse. Because it's almost 3 in the morning. I'm recording this entire episode, not just the wheel, this entire episode at 3 in the morning. And I'm a little tired, so... Then again, I did record some episodes of Pokemon Ultra Sun. I had realtors come in at like 3 and 4, which kind of prevented me from recording earlier. Unfortunately, on top of that, I had to record... What the heck was that? Okay, I thought I heard something. The noises I hear at 2 in the morning is mostly in my head. I had to do a bunch of stuff. I did a couple of retakes, but I've learned to just accept it because that's close enough to my score, so I'm good with that for now. Anyways, after all the editing, this might be a short episode of Minute 39. So, thank you guys for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave me a like. Leave your suggestions in the comment section below using the format in the description below. Also remember to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified not just on Minute 39, but any future video that I do. With all that being said though, I'm actually shocked I said all that pretty well. My name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and hopefully the next episode won't be at 3. I'll see you guys in my next video regardless. Do remember to take care.